Sairam children, I hope you all are fit and fine at your places. Children, today in our maths class, we are going to discuss our chapter 9. Today in chapter 9, how many times we are going to discuss that how we are going to solve word problems in chapter number 9, how many times. So children, let's start with our chapter. So come to our chapter. Now come to page number 134. Previous we have done, I have given you homework also. I hope you did your homework properly in your book. How I told you, you have to do. So children, let's begin with our chapter. So children, in this, how many in all? The almirah has 4 shelves. There are 5 books in each shelf. How many books are there in the almirah? That is 4 times 5 means 4 into 5 is equals to 20 books. Is equals to 20 books. Okay children, or you can write this as 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equals to 20 books. Okay children, now come to next. A shirt has 5 buttons. How many buttons would 3 shirts have? So children, in this you will do 5 times of 3. You will do 5 times of 3. It means 15. 15, yes. 15 buttons in 3 shirts. Okay children, or you can write this as 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equals to 15 button in all 3 shirts. Okay, now come to next question. There are 4 fans. Each fan has 3 blades. What is the total number of blades in all? So children, if we are talking about in terms of that, that means 4 times of 3, that is 12 number of blades, or we can write this as or 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equals to same 12 blades. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now come to next. How many corners would 4 triangles have? You know very well, triangles have how many sides? 3 sides. Okay children, triangles have 3 sides. Okay, now they are talking about in 4 triangles how many corners have. So children, if we are talking about, so that means 4 times of 3, that means 12, means in 4 triangles there are 12 corners, or you can write 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equals to 12 corners. Okay. Now come to next. Sum of the multiplication fact. If we are talking about 8 times of 3 means 8 threes are 24. If we are talking about 3 times of what we can take 2, that means 3 times of 2 is 6. Now what we can write, that will come 42. Okay, we can write 6 times of 7. We can write 6 times of 7 is equals to 42. Now come to next. 5 times of what? That will come is equals to 40. So children, 5 times of 8 is equals to 40. Okay. Now come to next. What will come? That will equals to 54. So children, we can write here 6 times of 9. Okay. 6 times of 9, that is 54. Now here I will do this one. 10 times of what? 2, that means 20. Okay. Rest 4 which I am taking, that is your homework. You will do in your book only. Okay children. Now come to next page. Now come to next page. Multiplication table of 1. Okay children. Multiplication table of 1 means 1 time 1 is 1 into 1 is equals to 1. 2 times 1 is 2 into 1 is equals to 2. 3 times 1 is, that means 3 into 1 is equals to 3. 4 times 1 is means 4 into 1 is equals to 4. Okay. Now next, what will come? You will write here 5 times 1 is means, you will write here 5 into 1 is equals to 5. Okay. Now come to next. 6 means 6 into 1 is equals to 6. Now come to next. You will write here 7 times 1 is 7 into 1 is equals to 7. Now come to next. EIGHT 8 times 1 is 8 into 1 is equals to 8. Okay children. Now come to next. Multiplying big numbers. Now we have done small multiplication. Now we are talking about multiplying big numbers. 2 toffees were given to each student in the class. If there were 34 students, how many toffees were given in all? Total students present is equals to 34. Okay. Each student gets how many toffees? 2 toffee gets each student. Now total number of toffees given, that means 34 into 2. This we can write 34 times of 2 means 68. Now, when we are going for the big number, how we can do? We will break this. How? You can see, we can do first 30 times of 2 is 60. Then we can do 40 times 2 is 80. Okay. So, answer is less than 80 because it is 68. How? 30 times 2 is 60. Or we will write 4 times 2 is equals to 8. So children, 60 plus 8, that means 68. Okay. Now come to next page. Here, how can we find 34 times 2? I know. What's that? Bharti wrote 30 and 4 means 30 times of 2, that is 60, and 4 times of 2, that is 8. So that means 2 into 30, that is 60. 2 into 4 is 8. That means 60 plus 8 means 68. Okay children, 30 times 2 is 60. 4 times 2 is 8. But what's the answer? Just add the numbers in the boxes and you get the answer. 60 plus 8 is equals to 68 toffees in all. Wow, that's smart. Now come to next page. In a picnic, 4 fruits were given to every student. The number of students was 23. Find out the total number of fruits given to each student. Okay children, if we are talking about number of students, we are talking about in the picnic is 23. Fruits given to each student is 4. Total number of fruits means 23 times 4, that means 23 into 4, that is equals to, yes, 4 3s are 12 and 92. But if it is big digit, how we are doing? We are doing 20 times 4 means 80. Okay. And how they are writing? 4 times what we can write? Yes, 4 times of, yes, means 3 times of 4 is equals to 12. Okay. Now, and 20 times of 4 is equals to 80. So, we are going to add 80 plus 12, that means 92. So, children, 23 times 4 means 92. Okay. Or we can write this as 23 plus 23 plus 23 plus 23 is equals to 92. Okay. Now come to next page. practice time. This you have to multiply. Okay. 2 I will do for you. Rest you will do on your own. 22 into 3 means 66. 43 into 2 is 86. Okay. So children, I hope multiplication you can do. We have done tables up to 15. So you will do on your own. This is your homework and this you have to do in your book only. Now come to next question. A flower has 5 petals. A bunch of flowers has 13 flowers. How many petals are there in the bunch? So children, if we are talking about that, how many total means 13 times 5 is equals to, yes, 65. Or we can write this as 10 into 5 plus means 3 into, that is 5. So children, that means 50. 10 into 5 and 3 fives are 15. 3 fives are 15. That means 65. Yes, 65 petals are there in the bunch. Okay, or you can write this as 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13 is equals to 65 petals. Okay, now come to next. A book has 64 pages. What will be the total number of pages in 8 such books? So children, that means 64 into 8 is equals to, that means 512. Okay. Or you can write this as, we will write this in the form of 60 into 8 plus means 4 into 8, that means 60 into 8 matlab 60 times 8, that means 480 plus 4 8s are 32, that means 512. Okay, or this you can write as 64 plus 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 64, that means 8 times is equals to 512. Okay children, now come to next. Students stand in a row. In the assembly there are 6 rows of students. Each row has 17 students. How many students are there? Children, students stand in row. That means 17 into 6. Okay, that means 102. Or you can write in big multiplication as we have done 10 into 6. Okay, plus 7 into 6 means 60 plus 42. That means 102 students are there. Okay, children, 102 students are there. Okay, I hope these all word problem is clear to you. You will do in your book only, and rest of the chapter we will discuss in our next class. So children, till then, do this, practice this, and bye.